everybody, welcome back. I'm so glad that you wanted to go ahead and join me for some breakfast. So I have some, I don't want to spill it, I have some AppleJacks with almond milk, vanilla almond milk, and I stole my daughter's bowl. So I have a little spout. I can suck up the milk once it's all done. And then I also have a plate of wheat toast, and it's got a little bit of jam, but I ran out, so it's like really thinly spread on there. Let me move that out of the way. That is kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, so anyway, I thought I would just have some breakfast in bed and kind of chat with you guys. I really apologize for the quality of the last video. I really don't ever record with my phone, so I wasn't thinking at the time that I should flip it sideways and get like a wider area instead of up and down. It just wasn't even dawning on me until I watched it later, so I'm dribbling already. There we go. But yeah, it was kind of an impromptu, kind of killing two birds with one stone, and it didn't come out right. And so I just figured I needed to make it up to you guys. I really love this cereal. And I was going to get some apples, but my daughter ate the last one, so I couldn't have apples. That's why I ended up having toast. But So how was your weekend? It is Sunday morning right now, and I am eating my breakfast in bed, and everybody else is downstairs kind of deep cleaning and, you know, doing all that. So I feel like I'm getting to cheat and get away from it all for just a little bit. But we went yesterday and got, added my boys onto our regular cell phone plan. They had a little prepaid service. It was like $5 a month, and it was perfect. Until my son got a boyfriend and decided to text and use all of his minutes in like the first week. And then, like, I have no way to get a hold of him. And that was the whole meaning behind me giving them cell phones, because they walk to and from school, and I just wanted to make sure that they're okay. I'm a little bit protective about that. And so when he runs out of minutes and then he can't get a hold of us, and then I get worried and I start running around looking for him, and it's just one big mess. And so they're going on our plan, so they'll have unlimited text messaging, and I won't have to worry about that anymore. So that was that. I remember I didn't even have a cell phone until I was like 21. I think 20 or 21, something like that, was when I got my first cell phone. So they're pretty freaking lucky. My youngest boy is 13, and he has his cell phone, so. And my 16-year-old, on Friday I picked him up, and he was complaining that it was a little bit sore back here. And so he said he was yelling a lot during PT, so I thought that maybe he made his throat raw, so I gave him throat lozenges. And then on Saturday he was complaining about it more, so I got him the numbing stuff, and I gave him some ibuprofen and stuff. And this morning he woke up with this whole side kind of swollen and he can't open his mouth very far. And I think his wisdom teeth are coming in. So that is not fun. So basically, I'm going to be making an appointment for him tomorrow morning. To see what's going on. And in the meantime, he had some old pain meds from when he went to the doctor for his migraines. So I gave him one of those and an ice pack, and hopefully that'll take off some of the pressure. I remember when I was, had my wisdom teeth come in. I had them in on both sides, and I couldn't hardly open my mouth. I couldn't eat anything. Like, it was awful. And I would call around, and the dentist would be like, oh, we can get you in 3 weeks. I was like, I can't do this for 3 weeks. So I eventually had to go to, like, a different city, but they got me in almost immediately. So, yeah, I think that's what's going on with him. I think he's right about the age so that they start doing it. I do need to look online, but I think that's what it is. I just hate when my babies aren't feeling good. I will have to, I'll have to do another breakfast in bed when I get my new bed. And that'll be on Wednesday, I think, is when it comes. But it's like the one that the head comes up and the feet will go up and it has the vibrating. And it's freaking amazing. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping that it'll help with my back pain. Maybe help me sleep a little bit more. Oh my gosh, it's raining. I didn't realize that. Yesterday it was beautiful. It was like 75 degrees, sunny and beautiful. And today it looks like the road is wet and yeah, my window's right there. I'm just using my natural window lighting because I didn't want to pull the my lights up here and get it all hot and sweaty. And if you hear the hum, it's because I forgot to turn my fan off up on the ceiling. And I feel like it's a little bit yellow. I feel like I'm a little bit yellow. But my sheet down here, my sheets are tan. Like beige, whatever. So I feel like they make the whole room a little bit colored. Does that make sense? Like it like changes the color of the light. I tried to suck a AppleJack up there. Okay, I have to eat more cereal, I guess. These are so good. And I haven't had them in forever. Like, my parents would never buy us sweet cereal. We got Raisin Bran, Cheerios, and Kix. Those were the 3 cereals that my parents would buy. So when I turned 18 and I moved my ass out, I would buy whatever cereal I wanted. But after a while, I really didn't eat a whole lot of cereal. And cereal can be kind of expensive. So, I wasn't buying it. But then, you know, having kids and especially boys, I would coupon for it and I would get boxes of cereal for like $1. So I'm cool with paying $1 for a big box of like AppleJacks and Fruit Loops and Tricks, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which is my favorite. Just all the different, you know, if I can get them for really cheap, I'll get them, because if you know how much teenage boys eat, it's crazy. My son, when he eats breakfast, he actually uses a big Tupperware bowl that's like 3 times this, full of cereal and milk. And I go through milk like crazy too. Hold on. That's very handy. I like that. But yeah, with the milk, I am so cheap. I buy whole milk and then I split it into 2 containers, and I have powdered milk that I add to it and water. So I dilute it down and they don't notice that I've added fake powdered milk to it. So it makes it last a little bit longer. And like, I get this big tub at Sam's Club. I think it's like $13 or something. And it has so much in it. And it only takes like a half a cup to make the gallon that I make when I make it. And so, like I said, it lasts forever. It way more than pays for itself, because if you figure whole milk is about $3 a gallon here, so 3, 6, 9, 12, $13 is gonna buy me 4 gallons of milk, but I get way more than 4 gallons of milk out of the powdered one. I was worried there wasn't going to be enough strawberry jam. I wouldn't be able to taste it, but I actually do. It was like the very last. I was like scraping, trying to get it all out. I hate it when they put it back in the refrigerator or back on the shelf like that. Does your family do that? They'll put the milk back in with like not even a little, you know, you'll shake it and there'll be like a little tiny sip in the bottom. They left that and put it back in the refrigerator. Or they'll go and they'll eat all of the salad except for like 2 bites and leave it in the bottom of the bowl. It's like, why did you even leave that? Why didn't you just take it? So I'm thinking that tomorrow I'm going to do my watermelon and pineapple mukbang. I think that'll be really good. So I don't know if you guys notice, if you can pick it up. When I chew, I have like all this poppy, and I have TMJ. And so, like when I'm eating, it's really loud for me, but I never know if anybody else hears it. So, is it something that picks up on the camera for you guys? Just curious. And it's not really painful for me. It's just loud. And this is like the, not honey wheat, but it's like a whole grain, like a sweeter, maybe it is honey, I don't know. Like a sweeter whole wheat bread. And I really like those kinds of breads. They're my favorite. But this is like a low calorie one, I think. Oh no, my husband grabbed it. But I definitely make it not low calorie. Butter, jam. It's kind of comfy to sit here in bed and eat. I may have to do it more often. I might get in trouble if I do that. I'm trying not to get crumbs in my bed. I'm gonna have to wash the sheets anyways. Oh, I have crumbs everywhere. Sorry. Well, I'm going to go ahead and probably go ahead and join them in the cleaning now. So, thank you for joining me for breakfast. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you guys again soon. Bye.